Well, hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word. We're going through the plagues of Egypt right now, and today we are going on to the sixth plague. This is of boils, okay? So this, hopefully you don't have this on your skin right now, but this would be, bumps on your skin that are not just measles, but they're boils. So this is taken today from Exodus chapter 9, verses 8 through 12, all right? So if you have your Bibles like I do, you can turn to it and follow along. It says this, "Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, take handfuls of soot from a furnace and have Moses toss it into the air in the presence of Pharaoh. It will become fine dust over the whole land of Egypt, and the festering boils will break out on people and animals throughout the land." Okay, let me stop there. And again, this is something we kind of blow by and like, oh yeah, whatever. It's he says, we read this and it says to go and take handfuls of soot from a furnace. Okay, what's a furnace used for? It's used to heat things and to burn things. What are you heating in Egypt in the desert? Nothing. Okay, so they're not using it as heating in that region. Okay, so it's hot. Why would you have a furnace there? The reason they have the furnace is because they're doing human sacrifices to these false gods. And so, again, we're talking about these plagues are used to confront the false gods. And the false gods here with this one in the boils would be Sekhmet, a goddess with power over disease, and Senu, the pestilence god, and Isis, the goddess of healing. Okay, all those gods are like null and void here with what God just does. But the gods would have been worshipped. Some of the gods would have been worshipped by doing the human sacrifice to them. Sacrificing children and so forth. So they're sacrificing, and where are they getting this ash from? They're getting it from the furnace. So one of these furnaces they're getting it from is where they would have been used to do that human sacrifice. And so, again, God is pointing it out and saying, you want to do this human sacrifice? Well, let me show you what's going to happen. And Moses goes and gets that ash and slings it up in the air, and then that's what happens here. It turns to boils. Okay. And so, again, the way all this works out, it's like, oh, wow, that's pretty amazing. All right, so they, verse 10, so they took that soot from the furnace and stood before Pharaoh. Moses tossed it into the air, and festering boils broke out on the people and animals. Okay, whatever animals are left, who knows, they're dogs or cats. Cats were considered like a holy thing also back then. So you had the boils broke out on the animals that were left here too. The magicians could not stand before Moses because the boils that were on them and all the Egyptians. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not listen to Moses and Aaron, just as the Lord had said to Moses. So if you were to appear before Pharaoh, you were supposed to appear not itching yourself and scratching and all this stuff. And dressed up and everything. Well, the magicians can't appear before Pharaoh because they've got boils all over them. And so you can't be itching and stuff. So they're kind of out of the picture here. And again, this is not, the boils didn't happen to the people of Israel. The boils happened to the Egyptian people. And can you imagine, Moses goes there and appears before Pharaoh, and he has this soot in his hand and tosses it up, and that's, turns to boils right then there. And so it's an amazing thing. And again, this is another thing that's an annoyance to the people here. Just one more plague that God has sent to show that he is God. Thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Exodus. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.